Can stop first. Can stop first.
Stop. Started or stop?
Started.
Huh? Okay.
Okay, I can edit later.
Can edit later. Okay. So. Okay, maybe let's go straight to the oral questioning itself.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes. So let me write down your name so you're correct also. Yeah. We'll start another oral questioning at 9:25, and then this is about 10 minutes of the question. So go ahead, just tell me what you learned based on the knowledge you learned in the class. Okay, so why is it important to serve and greet and bid farewell to the customers? Oh yeah, let's move on. Okay, so the question is, how do you match customers' requirement to your product recommendation?
Okay, this one I know. Customer requirement. Okay, the customer can say many things. They can say what they like, color, size, shape, function. But what I will do is whatever they say, I will recommend for upsell. Meaning I will try to convince the customer to buy the more expensive item that has all the feature he is looking for, and even some he is not looking for. Because I want to push the best selling, the top selling item, the high end item. That's how I become the top sales staff for the past 5 years running. By recommending the most expensive item, then persuade the customer to buy, to pay a few dollars more for better value. Tell me, right or not?
Well, I need to let me write it down. Okay. I need to. So, are you sure that's your final answer?
I'm very sure. I tell you, I've been in this line so many years. This is my tactic, my number one tactic that I always teach all my junior staff. First, you listen to the customer. Then, no matter what they say, steer them to the most expensive item. Recommend it, and try to persuade them. Help to see that is really the wisest choice they can make under any circumstances, no matter what their budget, whatever. That is the one thing that will bring them ultimate happiness and satisfaction, no matter what they ask for in the first place.
So that's what.
That is the one. Final answer. That is the one that will be guaranteed you can earn top salesman of the year.
Okay. Any more?
That's my final answer. I
Your
stick with it.
answer.
That is my surefire tactic. I get me good bonus every year for the past few years.
Okay.
Cannot go wrong one.
Okay. So perhaps then the last question.
Yes.
So can you name one reason why you may need to present alternative products to your customer itself?
Definitely. This is also this is my number 2 top sales tactic.
Ah.
I always upsell by selling more items than what the customer asks for. So I need to show alternative product. The alternative product are also the more expensive item that he can choose from. Or things that can add value to his original purchase. So I always present 1 or 2 for him to choose. This is how I give good service and become the top sales staff. Correct or not? You tell me.
I need to write down what you say.
Okay, please do.
Okay. Yes. So
these are all hard-earned truth, wisdom that I learned from my years on the job. Must always push the more expensive.
more expensive.
This way, you are serving your store well. You earn them money, you earn yourself money.
Okay. So that's your final answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Based on my years of experience.
No more other answers.
No more. I stand by this time-tested tactic.
Oh, okay. So in this case, so we end the oral questioning now. So now it's 9:35.
Okay.
So on time for 10 minutes itself. Okay. Let me write down a few
Sure.
things. Yes.
Take your time.
Okay. And then okay. Okay. Okay, so for your assessment, so areas you've done well for the role play. You actually greeted me very friendly itself, stay the standard SOP.
Of course.
Okay, we have taught the
That's a
greeting
must.
of the company, you know,
That's a must.
myself. I think you did that, and you highlighted the promotional products itself. But unfortunately, throughout the whole session, you were quite pushy, which actually in the requirement you say supposed to highlight the promotional products to the customer without sounding pushy itself.
I don't
Okay,
think
that's the
so.
assessment criteria based on the PC 1.1. Okay, and the PC 1.1. Okay, so you did this, but you say supposed to approach the customer, appropriate timing, context, standard. You did that itself, but you were quite pushy in a sense. So that's one thing already. So you need to promote yourself. So and the other few things that I need to do is according to the specification of the stuff, you're supposed to. Okay, and based on this one, let me take a look. You do this. So you did well also with the open-ended questions itself. So ask about the budget and stuff. That's one. And then you see interesting. You actually got them to want to ask questions and buy more things itself. But unfortunately, when after you ask all the open-ended questions to get the stuff, you actually didn't follow the SOP to share two products. You're supposed to recommend the two products itself. Under PC 2.1, you're supposed to identify, let me show you here, you're supposed to identify and explain the range of products and services to match your customer requirement itself. You actually went ahead to not match your customer. I gave you a range from 900 and below. You actually gave me the 1,288. So it didn't match. I understand your years experience, but you know the requirement says that you must match. Unfortunately you didn't so, and you needed to explain at least two products promptly on this about explaining the two products, but you only keep insisting on one. So under PC 2.1, unfortunately I can't. It didn't do very well with that. With that is the NYC itself. So you really need to look at this one itself. So overall, which means that both the CE1 established customer requirements, I have to, and OQ, I have to give you an NYC, and under the CE2, okay, which is recommend consumer goods and which is recommend products and services itself. Again, under CE2, I have to give you an NYC because it didn't meet the assessment criteria that you provided to me. So
how can it be any NYC? Are you sure? I'm the top salesperson, you know. I told you this is what I do at work. All this is textbook only. No one do this in the work, in industry. This is only classroom. Useless. In work, what I do is what I show you. Okay. Show work, show earn money.
Okay. But unfortunately, under the, I gotta say that, but unfortunately, this NYC is I have to follow the list of criteria that was set upon this assessment plan itself. But all is not lost. All is not lost. If you agree with the NYC results, you still can come back for reassessment and practice what you learned in class itself. You know. But of course, Mr. Yap, I understand your concerns, but if you really don't agree with what I say, my assessment, you have the right to lodge an appeal.
Okay,
let me explain to you. Your right to explain the appeal. If you don't need to lodge an appeal, you will sign my assessment record if you agree, and then you can actually go ahead and opt for reassessment, or within 2 months with $107 fee itself. And then we will take the result as final for this one. You can go ahead. But if you would like to lodge an appeal, you can lodge within 7 days. Okay, with a $30 fee to the assessor, okay, manager, and then starting restating the reasons of your appeal. Then there's an appeal panel will convene and assess your appeal, and they'll come back to you, investigate and come back to you within 4 weeks itself. Then once the outcome is successful, they will actually, let's say, either they change the appeal to your assessment to C or competent, or they ask you to come back for another reassessment itself. Okay, but if it's unsuccessful, that means the outcome is final. But you may still don't worry, you still come back for a reassessment within 2 months at a fee of $107. Okay, so there are alternatives itself. So what is your decision actually?
So troublesome.
Mm.
Okay. I don't want to appeal. I'll just go for reassessment.
Okay, so if you
Waste of money, waste of time, but I'll do it.
Okay, so let me show you. So you have been briefed on the appeal assessment, and this is a not NYC outcome itself. Okay, and so you will not lodge. So if you agree, maybe you could just sign, put your name, sign, and your date. And your date here itself. Okay, Mr. Yap, so don't worry, I think you did okay based on experience. You did a few of the items well, but perhaps you go back and just follow.
My colleague, when I go back, they should ask about my result. What would you tell them?
Oh, so don't worry about this. These results are all confidential. We do not share with anyone else as well.
Do not share.
Yes, don't worry. It's a confidential. Okay. Thank you very much.
I know where to find you.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Waste of time.